So this is the entrance to the Ribble Link. There's not much of a fanfare, it's just a little turn in on the right as you're heading south. And you've got this large basin. That is a deep, deep lock compared to the stuff we're used to. That's quite a fall. So what we're doing, we've walked down from the basin, the mooring basin for the Ribble Link.
Just to have a peek.
Yeah, and we've walked down to just past Lock 4, and we found a shady spot. It's very, very warm, so
very sticky.
We've got Tilly under the.
Can you see her?
Under the seat.
Hiding. Staying.
You're hot,
cool.
Aren't you?
Yes.
And we're just stopping to have a quick drink of water. Yeah, so it's quite a nice. It's probably quite a nice walk. I mean, if it wasn't for so hot, and we don't really like leaving the boat for too long, so we're finding the shade wherever it is and keeping to that. So we're not going to go any further today because it looks a little bit sunny and hot down there, so we're not going to subject Tilly to that.
A guy named Sean Black. We discovered a really nice place. They had slushies, really nice cakes, and Tilly had her first puppychino.
So this is
a puppychino.
Puppychino with biscuits on top.
Non-dairy.
Let's see what she thinks of it.
Is that nice, Tilly? Is that nice? Oh, lucky girl.
Caramel cake and chocolate Oreo cake, which makes Carol feel right at home. So we're moored up at the Ribble Link Basin. There's 3 boats here, one in the corner. Pudding number 2 arrived yesterday, but he's got a broken throttle cable, which I'm trying to get him some help with. And then there's Liberty, and then there's our neighbour Andrea's boat. I'm not sure the name of Andrea's boat. It's not marked on the outside. It would be on the license, on there. So we've set up here. Tilly's enjoying the shade because it's much cooler out here than it is on the boat. As you can see, the boat is now in full sun, apart from the back end. But that will get worse through the day. And it's a cloudless sky. So it's going to be a hot one. Though it is nice that there's a little bit of a breeze. That's going to help big time. What's up, Wilkes? We're just chilling. What do you think, Marley? I think it's exciting. Oh, she's a good girl. She's a good girl.
We have strict rules that no one's allowed on our new sofa bed. But Rum, she, needs to like try it out because
She lives by her own rules,
she does. And she, needs to make sure that it's comfortable. And so that's what she's doing. And she gives it a A+.
She'd prefer it if it was opened out.
See, this
so
bed down
really
here
sprawl.
isn't as nice. This one, on the other hand.
Yeah, well, that's deluxe.
That's deluxe, yeah.
So it's the morning of the crossing. We've got CRT here in force. All members of the CRT squad. Got John standing there, all our crew. And then the lock is just filling now. We've got Alan and Michael on Lapwing. Seen this boat if you spent time on Lancaster. Mel painstakingly paints all these wonderful flower designs on the side of the boat. Really is pretty what she's doing. And it's Andrea and George on their boat, getting ready to back in. That leaves Adrian and his wife, and then we got Pam and Adam next to Liberty. There are overnight mooring partners. Pamela Jane coming in. John manning the centre line. Chris giving us moral support.
Here's my crewmate, one of them, Josephine. Here's another one, Rum Pup. And we are crossing the Ribble Link today. This should be very exciting. And we're going in our first lock backwards. now we're in the third lock, and we are going down, and that's where we will start heading out towards the Ribble Link. And we're off.
See you at the other end, guys.
See you at the next lock.
And our friend Chris, a.k.a. Merrylegs for all of you on Lancaster Canal group, came to see us off and brought us a bottle of champagne. And unfortunately he couldn't join us because he's got a kitty that's still trying to get well, but it was so kind of him to show up to see us off. So big shout out to Chris, a.k.a. Merrylegs. So it begins. So we're coming up to the lock number 5, where we were kindly told by one of the CRT guys that you could take your dogs off here and you could rejoin then again on lock 7, and that would give them a chance to exercise and stretch their legs before the big journey. And here we are in lock 7. Joe and I just walked the dogs from lock 5 to lock 7 and got back on, and so after this we go to the sea gate, which is lock 8, and that's when we get on the tidal part of the Savick Brook, and that should be interesting. Follow our fellow boaters. Good girl, Rob. It's like being in the jungle. What is it? African Queen, I'm thinking. I need to get my stick out. Do a little Humphrey Bogart. We are on the very interesting section of Savick Brook, where it's quite muddy and quite shallow, and you have to stay in the middle, and it really is like a ditch. Oh, here we just touched the bottom. Interesting. Kitty, get in the middle. Can he do it?
So we're waiting to leave the pontoon to go out onto the river now, so everyone's putting their life vests on. A lot of them are wearing them already, and just waiting for the tide to come in a little bit more, I think. and CRT will tell us when to set off. So you've got 7 boats on the crossing, us and 5 others around us, and then one behind us, which I'll show you in a sec. Here's the last one. We don't know what the order of this will be. Rating instructions.
So everyone's raring to go. Uh-oh, we're gonna bump into you. Hang on, we're bumping into you, be careful. Okay. And there goes Emma, and she's being towed by the first boat. And so here we go. Everybody's heading out. This is the fun bit.
Hey, we're a convoy.
Yay!
We are convoy. See you later.
Okay, we're doing it. Let's go. We have some observers, 4-legged observers, coming along to check us out. See us off. Of course. And here's the rest of us. There's Rob and our friend John. Being blown. You can smell the seawater. So here we are. We're coming up, and as you can see, maybe the main water is going really fast that direction, and we have to go out there and turn that direction into it. And they've made it, and now it's our turn. Oh boy. Here we go. Ooh, look at that.
Are we turning?
I hope so.
What, sometimes falling in that bag?
I hope so.
Bye!
Here we come. Oh yeah. And now we're going into the current. And we're doing all right. We're doing all right. We're moving. I noticed that there's all these lights here and there along the way. What are they for, Joe?
They're lights to show where the shipping lane is.
Are they?
Port's the left and starboard's the right. Left and right, red, green.
And that helps the ships to be able to
To
stay
be
in the
able to
deeper?
navigate.
Gotcha. So there you have it, folks. in the boat, and we are crossing the Ribble Link just to give you a feel of how pretty it is. Pretty amazing. And not scary at all. Very cool. Highly recommended. Lapwings. Here we are, coming up to the gate. So they're racing to get in now, and they are telling people hurry, hurry, hurry to get in here because they're gonna have to shut the gates here shortly, and they've got to save the water in the canal. So they're rushing them. We've got a couple more boats that have come behind us.
There's Andrea and George bringing in their boat. And there's Adam and Pam bringing in their boat, and everyone's mooring up here. We're behind Mel and Michael. Got a 91-year-old engine on this boat. Lovely. This is our first mooring on the Leeds and Liverpool Canal. We've come down to visitor moorings at the Swing Bridge.
Hope you enjoyed the Ribble crossing. Come along next week as we explore the Rufford Bridge of the Leeds and Liverpool Canal. See you soon!